Hello everyone, I'm just doing a little update video on the Teddy Ruxpin short that I posted, and I got its mouth moving and I got its eyes moving. There was a piece of the snout that wasn't moving very well, and I opened it up to make sure if everything is alright. Turns out I didn't see that this part was snapped. Now, however, I did not snap this. When I bought the Teddy Ruxpin, I bought it for $20, and it wasn't working, and I somehow magically got it working again, moving all the servos. But that's what it looks like if it comes into focus. This right here. Now, warning for you Teddy Ruxpin lovers, I'm gonna show you what he looks like. This is what he looks like right now. Now, I'll show you. This now comes off. If I put it together. Now, I have no problem fixing this. I just need I'll probably sand this a little, and then I would put glue gun in here. But as you can see, there's a hole there's a hole here, and there's another hole right here that holds the mouth in place. The part that I showed you, this part right here, I'm going to put in a little baggie. I'm going to put it right here so I don't forget. But that piece goes right there. That's where it snapped. And I'm just going to animate him for a second. This right here goes into this connector right here. So you just got to play with it a little bit. And you make sure that this is in the hole, just like that. I'll show you.
Still we're often told, seek and ye shall find. So I'm going to seek a certain gem I have in mind. Looking everywhere, haven't found her yet. She's the biggest thing I cannot forget. Only girl I ever.
And I don't want to have a copyright strike, but yeah, that's just an example. But once I get this piece back on, and then I didn't break it, but I just moved these two pieces. I moved these two pieces together so I could. So when it's time to put the old piece back on, I could have a little wiggle room to snap it back in and have this in it again. So by the time I get it done, I will post another video of it. But this is him without the snout. You can see the roller right here. It still looks good. I might just clean that a little bit, but you could see that right there. Turn down the volume. Well, yeah, that's what it looks like. And you put this back on. I'll put the fur back on. There's these connectors right here that snaps into right here. Now, if you're restoring one of these, make sure you don't break these tabs. If you do, that's going to be a nightmare. And there's a little tab right here that goes underneath here, and you could, if I could tilt his head, that goes right in there. But hopefully once I get it fixed, I have to stitch it back. And for really big Teddy Ruxpin fans, sadly this is not a first version. This might be a second or third. I'll open the case right here. This is the Love Teddy Ruxpin sings love songs. Now, I really love this tape. I love jazz, and him singing jazz, yes, I would love. I paid almost God knows how much for that tape, but probably I'll make a mixtape of it so I don't ruin the original, and then I could use the old one. But this is the plastic tape player, and if you hear the audio in it, and when in person listening to it, I don't really need to replace the wheel or the belts. It actually plays in good speed, because when the servos were stuck, it slowed down the music and the tape playing tremendously. And then when I unfroze the servos, its sound went back to normal, and I was like, oh, thank God I didn't have to replace the belts. But this bounces just a tad. I don't know what that is about, but I might need to look into that. But hopefully this is not for a grubby battery cover, because this thing takes, yeah, all those. Yeah, that's crazy, but that's how it is. But yeah, I just wanted to show you what was going on, because once I put everything back, it still had that problem with the snout, and I just took it off again. And the good news is, I don't see any mold on this. Or I could do a Jim Henson move and rip this off and then put a new one and then somehow secure the head. But the head is pretty good. It stays. It doesn't flop or anything. But it works pretty well. Oh yeah, I don't have the tape in. If you don't have the tape, it's not going to do anything. And I'm not going to do the Black Sabbath stuff and put the tape in and see him have a seizure. But yeah, that's my video for the day. Hope you like it. Make sure to subscribe.